New Orleans leaders secure the highest level of federal event security for the weekend before Mardi Gras.
Gabby Killett shares those plans and rules that could change how you celebrate.
New Orleans Mayor Helena Moreno said the city will make sure everyone enjoying Mardi Gras stays safe. She says that'll be possible through local, state, and federal partnerships. Those include 500 federal personnel coming in for support, as well as about 250 additional state troopers.
The efforts that we are taking are to ensure that there are no major accidents, that there are no major acts of violence. And so all of these are really major preventative measures that we're taking.
The city has received a SEER 2 rating for this weekend and a SEER 1 rating for the weekend before Mardi Gras through the holiday. SEER 1 is the highest security level the Department of Homeland Security grants. Deputy Mayor of Public Safety Michael Harrison says lessons learned will make the city more secure than ever before.
The people who are here are well-trained. They're well-skilled, trained professionals who have done this before, but we now know to ask questions. What about this corner? What about this intersection? Not just the street, but what about the sidewalks?
Harrison explained Bourbon Street will be entirely closed to vehicles the weekend before Mardi Gras through Ash Wednesday. Partial closures will be in place leading up to that weekend.
You're going to see hard closures with barricades on streets. You're going to see archers on sidewalks.
Officials said 200 extra sanitation workers will help clean up efforts during the season, and there will be first aid stations along the parade route. Authorities remind the public that grills, portable toilets, and Mylar confetti cannons, especially for float riders, are prohibited.
The grills and those fires cause problems. They're dangerous for other people. And then another issue is the coals from those grills starting fires later. So please just keep them at home. Bring your food cooked or purchase food along the route.
And Deputy Mayor of Health and Human Services, Dr. Jennifer Avegno, reminds motorists to avoid impaired driving.
100% of drunk driving injuries are preventable. So please get with your friends, make a plan.
And the city has also launched a suspicious activity non-emergency tip line. Authorities say if you see something, say something by calling 504-821-2222.